Hi everyone, this is Mehdi checking from beautiful Victoria. Let's take a quick look at this week real estate numbers from Victoria Real Estate Board. They released it yesterday. This video is for general information. Please consult a licensed realtor or a lawyer before making any decision in real estate. The column on the left side here is about the number that we have this month so far, and the column on the right side is the numbers from the full month of October 2024. Active listings are higher than last year, and that's very interesting, and it shows that there are more inventory in the market. And net unconditional sales are lower compared to last year, but we have about 10 more days to see what's going to happen, so hopefully we can also reach that number and pass that number. When we look at these numbers for 1 month, maybe we don't get a good ideas, but so I prepared 2 graphs for you that give you some high-level information about last 2 years and last 20 years. So this graph is market listings and market sales during the last 2 years. The columns are the number of listings, and the line that you can see here is the sales. So the start is September 2023, and this column here is all the numbers, is not the price. The numbers of listing usually goes up in the summer and spring. This is May, June of 2024, and this is May, June of 2025. And they are going down in fall and winter. So this is the end of 2023. This is end of 2024, and now we are here. We still don't have the numbers for this year, but maybe in 2-3 months we can get a better perspective. One thing that is interesting when we look at these numbers and look at these graphs is when there is a gap between listing and sales, it means that the market is competitive or not. For example, if you look at this column here, for example, when we have sales here and we have this much listing here, usually market is less competitive, so we can see less multiple offers and we can see more inventory. When we look at something like this, it's more competitive because the number of sales is matched the number of listings. Benchmark price performance over time. So this graph will give us the information about the benchmark price during the last 22 years. So the benchmark price means a typical or representative price of the home in a specific area based on the features that are common for all that area, like size, age, location, number of bedroom, etc., etc. And this is not the average of the sales price or average of listing price in that region. So the start of this graph is from 2003, and as you see for the single family, the benchmark price was around 300,000. And we have 4 graphs here. Each graph represents an area in Victoria Real Estate Board. So Victoria, Core Region, West Shore, and Peninsula. And as we zoom out, we can see the increase in the benchmark price, and we can see a drop here, which was the recession in 2008 and the effect in 2009. And the high peak here is the COVID, that everything goes to the moon. So this graph shows the benchmark price for the single family. And the question is, what about the townhouse? What about the condo? So if you look at the townhouse market data and condo market data in the same period, we can see the same trend for all of those. And the other thing is the main difference is that the benchmark price, the starting and the finishing. So for townhouse, the benchmark start in that time, 2003, around 200,000, and for the condo was about 100,000. And now for the condo, we are looking at plus minus 600,000, and for the townhouse, we're looking at plus minus 800,000. And these numbers and these graphs give us a better understanding of the market. So hopefully we can use this information for making a decision. Just as a reminder, in Victoria, we have these areas that we consider different regions. So we have Core Region, we have West Shore Region, we have Peninsula Region here, and we have Island Region. So Malahad wasn't in that graph, but we also have Malahad, which is the intersection of this graph here, this map. Thanks for watching. If you have any question about Victoria market or real estate in BC, feel free to reach out. Take care and see you in the next video.